Hi folks, this is Sue Bell from NetworkEmpire.com. So we're in the middle of doing this blueprint for Nashville SEO, local business, and we want to add some supporting keywords. And I just want to show you, we've drilled into digital marketing over here. And the keywords that I'm interested in, they don't necessarily have to have a lot of cost per click, but they do have to have some theme relevance. So what I've done is I've applied a filter. Let me just clear this filter for you a second and show you what I did. I was off camera for a moment. So what I did was I came here to shortcuts, and I just applied the highly relevant filter, because I'm only looking for keywords that I'm looking for supporting keywords for this article. So I want things that are highly relevant. They've got a good LSI, and past that point, I really don't care. We can do some things like digital marketing, jobs in digital marketing. That's not really what I'm looking for. Careers in digital marketing. Those kinds of things aren't really what I'm looking for. Folksonomy is an interesting idea, but if I come up here to these things that are even more relevant and pick a couple of ideas up here, there's digital marketing agency, which is a nice one. So let me grab that. And what I'm going to do over here is just come in here to the import screen, and I'm going to throw this keyword in here. I'm not going to bother with the rest of this information because it's just going to be a supporting keyword, so I'm not too fussed with that. And I'm going to add this keyword, and I might just find a couple more and add them. Hang on a second. Yeah, so I added a couple of keywords. They have all got digital in them. So let me just grab digital and hit the submit button here, and we'll just take a quick look at what's here. So we've got digital marketing agency, digital advertising. What's our main keyword? Hang on. We've got digital marketing Nashville. All right, so digital marketing. Digital marketing strategy. I like that one. Alright, so I'm just going to add all of those as synonyms, and then if we come back here and do a refresh to our... Okay, so as we look at here on the screen, you can see now I've got some supporting keywords in here for digital marketing Nashville. Alright, so with that in mind, I think we're ready to actually go take this up to the website. So you get the idea. We would go through and we would flesh this out a little bit better. Obviously, I would come in here and I would get some supporting keywords for all of these articles, some supporting keywords for all of these articles, and I would do this up just a little bit better, and I would also come in here and I would get some more supporting articles down here. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to publish these 2 silos today, and I'm going to publish the silo landing pages for these 3 silos too, and I'll come back tomorrow probably and I'll create the articles for the rest of these silos. So alright, so let's do that. We're going to come back here, we're going to mark everything for publishing, and because see, if I do this, if I get all of these things up here tonight, then I can let my team start to write content, and then I can come back and finish this off tomorrow, and then they can write the rest of the content tomorrow night, and Bob will be somebody's uncle. Anyway, alright, so we've got everything. We're going to click approve for publishing, and as soon as we click approve for publishing, we're going to see the little worlds show up over here. It indicates that it's ready to go up to the world. And now if we come here to export my blueprint, you can come here to build my WordPress site, right? You grab the plugin, but I've already got the plugin installed, and so I'm going to come here, I'm going to download my XML file, and I'm going to go check out my blog, and I'll be back in just a second. We'll take a look at that blog. Okay, so here's the blog. Now, it's not a brand new blog, okay? The front page is on here. The front page, as we saw earlier in an earlier video, is already ranked. We've blown away the other pages that were created by the plugin, but we've still got some other content on this site, and I'm just going to leave that content alone. And it was created with the right URL string. If we come back here to the dashboard and we come in here to settings and we look at permalinks, our permalinks are going to be category post name. That's what we need for the plugin. I'm probably going to upgrade this plugin to the latest version, and then I'll be back in a second and we'll actually do the import. Okay, I've just installed the latest version of the plugin. I'm going to activate that, and now we're going to go here and we're going to actually import the file that I just downloaded out of Network Empire Builder. So I'm going to publish. For right now I'm going to have the shortcodes off. I'm going to import the YouTube. So let me just go see what the YouTube settings are. Not here, actually, up in settings. So I don't have a menu heading. That's okay. Oh, let me check with Mike and see if he's got a YouTube channel that I should use. Hang on a second. Okay, we found his channel. So I'm going to come back here to the settings and I'm going to drop in his YouTube channel. So this way it's not going to pull any videos from competitors, from other Nashville SEO companies, right? So it's just going to be his stuff. Alright, I don't care when it was uploaded. We'll add the comments. This is going to get the video and then the video description, and then the comments would load underneath that. That looks good to me. Nothing too fancy. And so now we're going to come back to the importer, and we're going to automatically publish everything. We're going to leave the shortcodes off for now. The shortcodes add comments at the bottom, or add the links to the bottom, like contextual links, but we can add those manually. Now we're going to go find this file. Get back to the right directory and grab the Nashville SEO blueprint and open this bad boy, and we should be good. Everybody hold your breath. Importing. Alright, so this doesn't just like import everything, boom. It says that they're importing, they're being imported, so it's going to load them up in the background, so it takes a few minutes for everything to show up. But if the plugin is working, well, not the plugin, but if okay, it didn't automatically add it to the menus, but we do see it over here on the side. Let me just come back here a second. It seemed to have overwritten my home, or replaced my home with another home probably, so let me just go fix that up for a second. Gonna go to all pages, and there's a home file here. Let's just look for home, see how many homes there are. How many homes do we have? Alright, so this was probably his home before, so we're just going to come back and make Welcome to Nashville SEO the home page. So down here under settings, what the plugin does is it automatically creates a home, and it makes the home your home, so that you have a page as your home page. But then you can go change it afterwards. So we'll come down here. I think this is under, I forget actually, let's try under reading. Yes, and we're looking for Welcome to Nashville SEO. Save that change, and then if we come back here and do a refresh, we should have our home page back again. Yep, alright, so that's got all of the keywords, whatever Greg has been doing to get it ranked. I didn't want to futz with that, so that's back in place. And now we want to come to the menu. We want to get the menus sorted out so that we've got like the right menu up here across the top, right? So we'll come here to page I've lost it. Appearance. There we go. Menus. And clearly I need more coffee. And we're going to add some pages now over here. We're going to add these 5 new pages, new silo landing pages, to the menu in question. Alright. So we're going to add those to the menu. Now, let's just take a look at this for a second, because I have a strong hunch this is going to be Nashville, 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 Nashville. Oh, maybe that wasn't the right menu. Maybe I didn't hit the save button. So many possibilities, such a little time. There we go. Alright, so it wraps it, which is ugly. It's got Nashville on every single option, which is ugly. So let's go tweak that out a little bit. Let's take this label so that it says Reputation Management. Let's capitalize it so it looks a little nicer. And let's take Nashville off of this. Capitalize this, Web Design. And same with this one. Take Nashville off of it. Social Media Marketing. Internet Marketing Nashville. Take that off. Capital I, capital M, and then last but not least is Nashville SEO. Alright, so we're going to save that bad boy. We'll see if that makes it all show up in one line and look nice and pretty. And there we go. Hey, what do you know? Alright, so what do we have? We've got videos, obviously, on all the landing pages. We've got the little video thumbs showing up there. So let's just go. Now, reputation management, we didn't have anything underneath that. What did we have stuff underneath? We had SEO company. We've got stuff under SEO. Yep, we've got some stuff under there. We've got videos and all of those. Hey, that's looking pretty good. I think we're rocking and rolling. All right. So that's it. We've got our site published at this point, and what I can have my team do now, there's not going to be too much content here. So they can come in here. If this isn't the right video, then that's a pretty weird video, actually. But like if these aren't videos that are appropriate, then they can come in here. It's not that weird. It's just kind of bright green. They can come in here. They can swap out the videos with a different video, and let me just think about this for a second. They can write some more content. They can remove this content, and they can write their own content. So let's just do this really quickly. What have we got here? Nashville SEO Company. Let's take a look at Nashville SEO Services. Let's edit this page for a second, and let's just go grab some content. SEO Services, because I just want to show you. I've had a lot of questions about, can I change the pages once they're created and all this kind of stuff. So so let's come down to you know what? Maybe we can just type in Mike Long. OMG. Let's type in OMG. Let's see what we get for that. We get anything? SEO Services. OMG, that's down in Brisbane. Well, this will work for a demonstration. So, I'm just going to grab some content. I don't really want to grab the image, but we can delete that in a nanosecond. I'm going to come back here to the page that we're editing. I can remove this content. I can paste in the stuff that we just grabbed. I'm going to remove the map because we're not actually down there. And alright. Normally I wouldn't just do that, but I just want to show you guys what happens, like how completely and totally configurable this is. And now when I view the page, you see it's still got the video in there, but it's got all the new content in there. And if you want to change the video, we go back into edit page, and let me just try to scope this down a little bit so that it's a little easier to see the whole thing on site. Come in here to text, and you can see here's your iframe. You can just replace this with the video that you want it to be, and Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. That's a down under phrase too. So you can just replace that with whatever video embed code you want to use, and it'll replace that video, and you'll also want to replace the featured image. That's not an automatic thing if you update the video. So if you want the image to match the new video, you're going to have to do that part manually. And that's all there is to it. Everything else is done for us. The site, the basic structure of the site's there. My guys can come in and add content now, and we can be rocking and rolling. This site will be half done by morning and then finished by the early part of next week. So that's it. That's all she wrote. It's that difficult. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on the inside. This is Sue Bell from Network Empire and ThemeZoom signing off.